at some point, it all leads to a collective bargaining agreement conversation. That's
Right.
what everything, I mean, all of it, player compensation, player safety, player discipline, commissioner's right to discipline, all of that is maneuvering
Absolutely.
towards what's happening in a few years from now.
That's right.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay,
and I think some of these, these spats will probably be repaired by then because that's the ball game, right? And Rich, you raise a really good point. A big reason why Roger Goodell got re-upped is because there were some owners that I spoke with and some of their executives who said, you know what, we're not pleased with Roger Goodell's overall job performance, but we want him there in that room when the next collective bargaining agreement is up, because of what a great job that was done in 2011. I mean, the owners steamrolled the players back in 2011, and the owners want that result again. And it's trust the devil I know over the devil I don't know.
And in terms of, his contract, it was reported and stated that this is going to be the commissioner's last one.
Right.
As best you can tell, is there already maneuvering as to who's going to take his job in 2024, literally 7 years from now, Don?
Yeah, and I would be surprised if Goodell is there to the very last day of his contract.
Is that right?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see the commissioner after the collective bargaining agreement is struck. And
Which
after
is 2021, correct?
Correct. And after we have the new television contract.
Hopefully, by the way.
Hopefully, right. If we don't have a strike or a lockout or interruption in the game.
That's a little too much insider report. I don't even want to go there, Don.
Right. But I think that in 2022 or 2023, we may see Roger leave early. He's made noises about that with some people close to him. And yeah, there was maneuvering just this fall. There was another problem that Jerry Jones had in his push for looking beyond Roger Goodell is, well, who is there? There's not a deep bench in the NFL office. There was not an obvious candidate there. The usual names came up. Condoleezza Rice has said it would be a dream job of hers to be the NFL commissioner. Her name was mentioned. A couple of other names were mentioned.
What other names? What are you hearing?
I'd rather.
It's called Insider Report, Don.
There were a couple of other names, but I don't think they ever got any traction. As Seth and I reported, Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, one of the owners had an emissary reach out to see if he would be interested, and very quickly said no. And what's remarkable about that is, think about that, the NBA commissioner doesn't want to go over to the NFL job because the NFL job has so many problems. I mean, the NFL is in a tough spot right now on many fronts.
But that can, and because that's one way to look at it. Another way is that Adam Silver's got a job at the NBA. He's doing a great job at it. It's very successful there. That doesn't mean that the NBA is more successful than the NFL.
No.
Or that you want to buy stock in the NBA more than the NFL. I'm trying to flip it here.
No,
a little
all
bit,
I'm saying
Don.
though is I think that Adam Silver's job where he is an easier job than if he were to move over to the NFL.
When was the last conversation you had with Cuban?
Well, that's true.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.